Hello, welcome to your new moon tarot readings for September 2016. Thank you for stopping by. New moons are the best time to plant the seeds to co-create your life, and you are going to tend to these seeds, nurture them, water them, help them grow, and they will culminate into full moons 6 months from now, roughly 6 months from now. So my readings are about planting the seeds for this new moon activation point. Keep in mind that these are general readings and may not resonate with you. For personal readings, please check out the description box below for more information. I am offering Name Your Price Star Tarot readings until the end of 2016. Also listed below are timestamps if you would like to skip insights on the new moon transits. I have prayed to God, to angels, to my ancestors, to spirit guides, to deliver clear, loving messages for the highest good of all. So let's get into it. Because this is very Virgo-centric, it's worth mentioning that Mercury is in retrograde and Mercury is in Virgo, and Virgo is very mercurial. Mercury is about information, communication. When Mercury is in retrograde, we can experience delays in email or technology breakdowns or misunderstandings, jumbled up information. What I got from these readings was being overly involved in details. So there's this information overload that a lot of the signs are experiencing, and most of the messages I've been getting are just to simplify this information. So we are going to have to make a lot of edits this new moon cycle to weed out the information that is unnecessary and distracting us from the big picture. But these are the times you have to embrace Mercury in retrograde. Everyone hates Mercury in retrograde because, you know, things are frustrating, calls don't go through, computers break down, and, you know, it's frustrating because we want to just get things done. But I think there's a purpose. I think to embrace Mercury in retrograde is to look at these breakdowns and look at them as happy accidents. So maybe you're communicating with someone via email and things get heated or something, and you you know, write this long reply. Oh, what would be even better is comments, because a lot of people fight in like social media comments. So let's use this as an example. You're having a fight on Facebook about some sort of political thing. And for whatever reason, this big long comment that you had that, you know, brought light to the political system and how this country is run, and you spent, you know, 30 minutes typing this dissertation on your opinion, only to have your server shut down and you weren't able to deliver that message. So this can be really frustrating. This is the effects of Mercury in retrograde. But I think during these times, it helps us, like, that message wasn't meant to go through, so it helps us stop, slow down, and think of better ways to get our message across, to figure out better ways to use technology. So it's just a time to embrace Mercury in retrograde is to embrace the delays as times to perfect systems. And because this is in Virgo, and because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, I think what we can learn from Virgo in this Mercury in retrograde, in this Sun in Virgo, in this Moon in Virgo, is to step back from our like hypercriticism, which is also Virgo, but step back from the situation and reevaluate how we go about things. So don't get frustrated with Mercury in retrograde. I mean, it is frustrating, but one way to curb that frustration is to embrace it for the opportunity to make it better. In my readings, it seems like air signs are going to handle the Mercury in retrograde better than others this month. They're very cerebral signs. They think a lot about abstract thought, and they're very communicative. So that is my Mercury in retrograde. Another planetary influence that has been activated during this new moon is the Pisces-Saturn square. And mutable signs are going to struggle with these energies. I'm sorry. Mercury in retrograde, the air signs are Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And those are the signs that are going to handle Mercury in retrograde the best. But for the Pisces-Saturn square, mutable signs, which are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, they're going to struggle with Pisces and Saturn square the most. And what this square is doing is it's challenging our fact versus fiction. You have cold hard facts, hypercriticism, this is Saturn, overanalyzing, information overload, skepticism, and stubborn, fixated on stubborn data. And that's Saturn. Saturn is the hard lesson planet. And mixed with Mercury in retrograde and this information overload, too detail-oriented type of energy, some of you might be feeling this very strongly. For others, it's the cold hard facts versus delusion, living in a fantasy, over-imagination, detached from reality. So that's going to be on the Pisces end. It's going to be more dreamy. It's going to be more detached from reality, not living, not seeing what's really there, like believable lies. So I think this Pisces-Saturn square is how we can use this, it's going to cause a lot of fights. It's going to cause a lot of fights, in the workplace. It's going to cause a lot of fights in families, in multi-generational situations. And I feel like it's going to be, a lot over what we usually fight about with different generations, which is religion and politics. And if you live in the U.S., since we're in an election cycle, things get more heated and divisive. So this Pisces-Saturn square is going to challenge all of us to piece together what is real and see what areas we need to suspend our disbelief and kind of be more idealistic about, because sometimes when we are too fixated on data, we're not seeing the big picture, like the Mercury in retrograde situation. And I think how we can use it to our advantage is to articulate our manifestations. So this is going to help us weed out unnecessary expectations that Saturn has, but it's also going to get us more realistic with our dreams, like Pisces experiences. So we're going to articulate what we want in life based on this push and pull of facts and fantasy. Another planetary influence, the last one, is the there's Mars in Sagittarius and Saturn in Sagittarius. And during my tarot readings, all of the animal cards, except for Leo, the lion, got the devil. Excuse me. Aries is the ram, Taurus is the bull, Sagittarius is the horse, Capricorn is the goat. Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Capricorn all got the devil. Don't be scared of the devil. It means a lot of different things. But in this, planetary dance for this month, and it meant different things in different readings too, but the energy of the month, if you're dealing with this Mars in Sagittarius, Saturn in Sagittarius, is, think about the devil, like the actual devil, Lucifer. He's a fallen angel who's stuck on earth. So I think the energy we're dealing with is in regards to our animal urges, to, sex and lust, or ego drama and us lashing out. So there might be some temptations. There might be some, temptations to, screw things we shouldn't. Or there might be some temptations to pick fights that will not bring about any resolutions. They're just fights to win. They're just fights to dominate. So I think those mammal signs, Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and also fire signs, even though the Leo did not have devil, Leo is a fire sign, and I feel like they are still involved in this story. So just be aware of your instincts and try to rise above. Try to be like an angel. I mean, not you don't have to be a saint or anything. Just try to rise above temptations that are going to keep you stuck on earth and not elevating to a higher place. So that is the planetary insights that I got for my tarot readings. For the planetary insights I got before my tarot readings, it is included in the description box below. Also, the decks I used, and plenty of other information. So now on to your tarot readings. Aquarius! Hello, Aquarius! The sense I got whenever I was shuffling the cards was that you worked really hard at something, and now you're treating yourself. So it could be your body, a career move, graduation, but something you put effort into, and you've seen the results, so good for you. Congratulations. And now you're just having little rewards for yourself. You're having that ice cream for getting those rock hard abs. But you've undergone a transformation, and it's one you should be proud of. So give yourself a pat on the back, Aquarius. In the reading, we can start with the reading. First up is Mercury in retrograde is going to trip your ass up. You're going to get a new job, or maybe it's this new body, but whatever it is, new information is going to come along with it. And you just don't have the tribal knowledge of it yet. So there are these new resources, and more than anything, I feel like it's a new technology you're dealing with. But you, even though, you're still learning about these things, you have faith that things are going to work out with this new beginning, and you're protected by your faith. So you're just going to go with the dance of life, man. But I feel like this technology has something to do with communication. Whatever it is, it's a learning curve, and I think the best thing for you is to have fun with it and laugh it off and have a sense of humor with it. So what happens with this technology is something seemingly disastrous happens with the technology, and it makes it better. So it's a happy accident. So something you thought oh my God, I'm going to get in so much trouble for this, actually turns into, oh my God, I just saved the day. So you during this new moon cycle, you're going to innovate a resource that wasn't user-friendly to begin with, and you're just working out the kinks. So this is in beta testing, and it's like new models with flaws, and you're just solving these little glitches. And working out these glitches is going to give you dominion over the technology. And soon enough, people are going to come to you. So you're going to work with this technology, and you're going to have fun with it, but there's definitely going to be some frustrations along the way. But let's say if there's a new piece of software at work, you'll be the one to bust through the problems, and people are going to start coming to you for help. And so it's going to put you in more of a position of authority than you had originally. And that's going to make you very happy. And I'm very happy that you're happy. And you're going to have a lot of fun, but you are going to feel out of control. The Chariot is reversed in this reading. And upright, the Chariot story is that he must assume control over 2 horses and be strong enough to steer in the same direction of 2 horses that are running in different directions. So we have a Libra up top, and Libra is the sign of balance. 2 things evening out on the scales, so they're even and fair. So both the Chariot and the Libra energy are similar in that they're working with 2s. So it's fun and you're happy, but this beta testing is driving you insane, and you feel like you're being pulled in 2 different directions. So my suggestion would be, in order to break up the monotony, you might hop over to another area of life and to balance out the problem. So you might stop working on this technology, stop working on these glitches, you've had enough of them, and go and have lunch with a friend or something. Something like totally different than what you've been working on. And in this process, in this little vacation, it's going to take your mind off of it, and you might be more likely to actually solve those glitches by not thinking about it, by giving your mind a rest. So whenever you come back to the problem, you see it in like this fresh way. So don't get trapped into, just staring at something, hoping that you'll fix it. Try to let go of it for a little bit and come back to it. And I think that's going to help you just be the bomb at this new technology. It could be using a distraction to help solve this problem, like, having that lunch, having fun, taking your mind off it. And it can also be maybe you have a Libra friend and air signs who play together stay together. And so this Libra friend is going to help you in some way. Maybe this Libra friend helps you take your mind off of it. Or maybe they help you in the process of solving these glitches. Either way, Libra might be important to you this month. We're both air signs. We get along really well. We're very cerebral, so we like to talk about thoughts and ideas. So maybe in talking with this Libra, you'll solve the glitches just by, talking things through. So that's exciting, Aquarius, and very weird and specific. I've never given a technology. Well, I think I have before, and I think it was actually for an Aquarius again. But it's just unusual to me that I am giving a tarot reading about technology. But man, I hope you're the next Steve Jobs, Aquarius. Good luck. Love you a bunch, and thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Again, if you would like to schedule a personal reading, I am offering name your price readings. So please follow the instructions in the description box below. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. See you next new moon.